Hey everybody, I'm your host Rachel, and today at Twitch we are doing an awesome deep dive into Monster Hunter Generations. We have an incredible cast of people here with us today. First and foremost is Yuri. Yuri, tell us a little bit about what brings you to this Monster Hunter Generations broadcast.
Hi Rachel. My name is Yuri Araujo and I work over at Capcom. I've been playing Monster Hunter since the first game, 2005, and a couple of years ago I joined Capcom as their community specialist for Monster Hunter specifically. So yeah, 98% of my time is just this game. So
So you started out as a Monster Hunter fan, and now you work every day on the game?
Yes, living the dream, as it were.
That's incredible. That is inspirational. All right, next in line we have BrotherVirtue. BrotherVirtue, tell us a little bit about your Monster Hunter experiences.
I've also been playing since the beginning, 2004.
There you go, and, me.
And it's a great game. It's a blast. It's really good to see how the series has matured and all the things that you can do in it.
So as my two lifelong fans of the game here, I'm going to be coming to you guys a lot for a little bit of understanding on the context and the history of the game as well.
Okay.
That's really exciting to me. Austin, tell me a little bit about how you touch on Monster Hunter.
Compared to these guys, I'm probably a Monster Hunter novice, but I did come in at Monster Hunter 3 Ultimate. I just had so many friends that were always talking about the game that I finally decided to give it a try, and I loved it.
Fantastic. And TheJWittz, I've seen you on a lot of games. What brings you to Monster Hunter?
Yeah, well, it's almost always Nintendo stuff, because that's what I do. I cover all things Nintendo, and while I did definitely dabble in the series when it was on the PlayStation, ever since I've been doing all these Nintendo takes on it, starting with Try, I've been really interested in Monster Hunter. It's been all over my life, and I'm probably somewhere between these two in level of experience, but I am so excited to see more and more of these games being localized and faster, too.
Well, I can't wait for you guys to show us a little bit of gameplay. And for you guys watching at home, don't be discouraged if you don't have a legacy of Monster Hunter behind you. We are taking a look at the game for people who are just finding out about Monster Hunter, who are just experiencing Generations, which when it comes out so soon, I can't wait to get my hands on it. When does this game come out, first
July
of all?
15th.
Oh my God, July 15th.
Yeah,
okay.
It's just around the corner.
So what are we going to be looking at today?
So we're going to start, we have a couple of quests on the menu here today, but yeah, we're going to start with one of the brand new monsters we have. This time around we have the idea of this Fated 4, these 4 big main monsters that are threatening. Before previous Monster Hunter games, there's only one main, tons of monsters, but one driving force throughout the whole game. But this time around we have 4 of them, and we're going to start the quest, start today's stream with one of them, the Astalos. So one of the, again, keeping with that theme of 4, for the first time we have 4 different hunting styles that you can choose. So on top of the 14 weapon types, you can do 4 different hunting styles. So I think between us and the guys here, me and the guys will be doing very distinct play styles here. And yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys what that looks real quick. I'm gonna be rocking the hunting horn.
Hunting horn.
So yeah, for this quest, be helping out the crew with some as I play songs with the hunting horn. It buffs everybody. Also a very powerful weapon, so can't shy away from getting up close and hitting the monster in the face.
Well, pulling back a little bit, I think fans of Monster Hunter are familiar with the variety of weapons they can use in fights.
Sure.
So tell us how the styles plays into all this and how this expands upon the difference of weapons.
Yeah, so this time around we have 4 different hunting styles. Guild style is the one I'm going to start with. It's the most familiar with with the previous iteration of Monster Hunter, which was Monster Hunter 4 Ultimate. It builds off of that. So if you played Monster Hunter before, or if you're curious to see what it's always been like, this would be the one to start with. Striker style, it simplifies some of the moves and how to pull them off, but then also gives you the ability of equipping 3 Hunter Arts.
Okay.
And that's a new thing too. Hunter Arts are these super moves that you build up over time, and then they can range from really powerful attacks to very versatile tools. I mean, one of them that I'm going to be using today, you set up a healing station there. You'll see when you get to the gameplay. And so aerial style lets you jump.
Okay, this one makes sense to me right off the bat.
Yeah,
aerial style. Got it. You're in the air, right?
We'll see it in action in just a minute. But yeah, aerial style any weapon now, you don't need to look for upper ground to jump down on the monster. From any point in the map, you can just jump and then vault off of either a teammate or the monster itself, and then come down with a strong hit.
I'm gonna be looking at you guys to be vaulting off each other. I want to see maximum teamwork
push you
here.
down.
I think round
right.
one, I'm your aerial guy.
Yeah.
I got a very brief test of it yesterday, and it was a lot of fun.
Don't step on
Okay.
me, man.
Well, and then there's one more in here, and this one's frightening me a little bit. Why
Okay.
is it adept? Do I have to be adept to play it?
This one is a little more for the experienced guys. If you want to get in there, you need to be really familiar with the incoming attacks.
Okay.
And then you either dodge them in the last second or block them in the last second, and then you get a specific follow-up. So I'm going to be counting on BrotherVirtue over here to pull some of those off.
Baby.
But yeah, that's my setup here. I have the Malfestio armor. Malfestio is also a new monster.
And I must say, you look fabulous. Can we get a little
I
twirl, a
know.
little
Oh,
spin?
man,
Look
look
at
at
that. Gorgeous.
All right,
Love
there
the
you
blue.
go.
Oh, fantastic.
Work it.
So yeah, what do you guys have there? So
You want to know about our armor, or you?
Yeah, tell me a little bit about the style you've chosen and the arts you've selected to complement it.
I have the guild armor with the longsword because it's awesome. It's a throwback. And I think I went with adept on this one just because I want to move around and try to dodge and get flashy with it.
All right, so you guys at home watching the screen, find BrotherVirtue and keep an eye on those adept moves. I want to see the blocking, I want to see the dodging, exactly how that plays out in the battle, especially with all four of you in here at once. I mean, this is going to get nuts.
So one thing you can do is you can actually dodge teammate attacks. So there's no friendly fire for most of the attacks. So even without that, you can actually dodge those attacks as if they were to hit you, and then take advantage of that. So
Cool.
Yeah.
All right, Austin, tell me a little bit about your setup.
I'm rocking the hammer, and I'm doing the striker style. And it seems like the benefit of it is that you get 3 different arts. So I'm going to be trying to use them. Let's see, I forget which arts I have. I have one that helps me dodge. What was the name of that one?
Absolute evasion.
Absolute evasion. Yeah, and then I have one like spinny hammer style thing I'm going to try doing.
All right.
Spin to win.
Spinny hammers.
Spin to win. It's the spin to win skill.
So yeah, look for me like spinning around like a fool out on the field.
Right,
Oh,
teammates
wait.
avoid. And TheJWittz, what do you got down at the end? Are we going to see some aerials?
We are. I've always played Greatsword in every Monster Hunter game that I've played. I saw you switch up to Prance. I'm on
Yeah.
you. But with the Greatsword,
Right here.
it's normally a pretty static weapon. It's all about finding huge openings and charging up a huge attack. So I thought aerial style would be a fun thing to test because it allows you to pop up really high off of the monster, get mounts, and also do some really fast, like almost focus level charge attacks through the air. So I think it'll be fun.
Can you throw me in the air and then like jump in the air too, and we can like
You can, yeah. I mean, gotta be very careful with the timing there.
do this.
Yeah.
So we'll be right back. We're gonna set up the quest here real quick, and then we'll
be right back,
we'll be
guys.
right back.
Don't go anywhere. We're going to get the quest set up. We're going to get these 4 fabulous players all ready to go. Stay in your seats. We're going to come right back with Monster Hunter. Welcome back, everybody. Our 4 hunters are just about ready to set out on their quest. So, Yuri, Virtue, Austin, TheJWittz, can you give me a quick summary of each of your hunters and how you set them up?
All right, so I've got a hunting horn, which is an impact weapon, and it's very strong, but it also has the ability to play these songs that will buff the whole team. So
you're a bit of a bard?
A little bit, but I like to hit monsters in the face, so.
Oh, you never have to give it up. BrotherVirtue, tell me, how did you build your hunter?
I have longsword. It's a fast weapon. There's really no defense to it, so I'm using the adept style, so I can actually roll through roars and attacks and things like that. Very nimble, agile. Oh, nice jump.
I'm not going to get tired of that.
Rude.
All right, Austin, tell me a little about your hunter.
I have a giant hammer, and I'm pretty much just gonna smash people with it. I'll probably be doing a lot of charge attacks and things like that. Pretty much it. Simple but powerful.
Okay, and TheJWittz, what are you bringing to the team?
I'm doing Greatsword, and as you saw, some of my high bounces up, we're doing the aerial style, so I'll be trying to help get some mounts for the team, as well as some heavy damage with the art.
All right, you guys look like you got a pretty nice team going on here.
Yeah.
Yuri, from your experiences, is this a pretty balanced setup?
Yeah, I'd like to think so. Yeah, I think especially with the new hunting styles, you can, basically with any weapon now, you can, try to counter, fill in the gaps of what your teammates are trying to do. I think, we actually have 2 impact weapons, so we're gonna keep the monster knocked out, I think, quite often. But yeah, it could only be better if one of us was ranged, but we're saving that for the next quest.
All right, hey,
Yeah.
that's fine. A little bit of challenge, never
Yeah,
hurt
yeah.
anybody. So tell me a little bit about this quest you're on, and when are we going to see this quest as players who are playing our own version of Monster Hunter Generations?
So this is on the you'll fight this monster both as a village quest and online multiplayer, and which is what we have
Found
right
him.
now. Oh, where is he?
4.
That didn't take very long.
Oh, there you go.
Okay.
Going for gold.
PBG
Lagging,
and
I'm lagging
I,
behind a little. Oh, we're behind. Okay.
we walked to the fishing hole on accident instead of the next area.
Yeah, I've
Just
never been to
sitting
this map before.
So
It's a whole new world. All right, there you are.
speaking of the map, actually, this is a map that goes all the way back to the first Monster Hunter game,
That's where I was born.
and yeah, and it's coming back, and now there's like additions and revamps, so there are now ledges that you can jump down from, and if you don't pick aerial style, you still have more than enough chances to try to mount the monster.
And
Going
mounting has changed slightly too, right? You can actually, your partners can attack the monster while you're doing the mount now, without it causing trouble.
That is correct.
All
yeah,
right.
it actually helps. You'll see that
Nice.
people have.
Whoa.
Wow.
That's a wild
came right
pattern.
No.
So you guys are talking about mounting this monster. For players who haven't had a chance to play Monster Hunter before, who are kind of new to this interactive fighting style in Monster Hunter, what do you mean by mount? And really, like, what options are available to you here besides hit it in the face?
I just did it right there.
You're on him!
So yeah, you hit him from the
down.
air, and then you get this little mini game here where he's trying to shake you off, and then like you hold R to like hang on, and then once he's like back to his normal position, you can start attacking him. But then my teammates now this time around can hit him and help fill up this gauge. As I'm about to do it, he gets knocked down, and everybody just goes nuts, and yeah.
I didn't stand a chance. You guys are wrecking him.
Nothing is more satisfying than
Trying to rip the tail off.
successful
Yep, we're
mount.
But I have a hammer, so.
I got plenty of hits on it already.
So we're watching you charge up that meter there. What does that meter represent in the context
Oh,
of the
and
game right now?
yeah, and the bottom screen now. Unfortunately, folks at home can't really see it, but yeah, we have these hunter arts. Does anybody have it charged up? It should be red.
Mine's an XL, so I'm like 1/3 there. But
All right, well, one of you guys has your art ready.
I have
Let me know, raise your hand, and we want to zoom in. I want to see you guys use this art in battle.
Teacher.
I have my absolute evasion ready. I can't
Same.
guarantee you that I will successfully utilize it, but I will try.
All right, if you guys get a chance to look at Austin, he's going to absolutely evade for
I'm
us.
going to absolutely probably evade something. I'm waiting for him to attack me here.
Oh, he's going after me instead.
Yeah, he's not interested.
I'll help the team out.
And so the four of you are you're playing online co-op right now.
Yeah, this would be the local co-op. Yeah, but this game does have online multiplayer, so yeah, you can jump online and basically anytime. Yeah.
What's up?
With 4 other
Let me
people.
with the tail.
Yeah.
Let's get this
I
thing
want
out.
that thing off.
Oh, he's running away.
Where's he running to?
Watch the
Yeah.
shadow.
Do we have a paintball
Oh,
on
I
him or
should have
anything?
painted.
He's going straight up based on the
Watch
shadow.
the shadow.
He's going.
I'm just gonna follow you guys because I didn't
Maybe?
catch that.
Does this
Let's,
feel
5 or 9.
Let's split up. One of us goes to 5.
I
The
got
rest
5.
goes. Yeah, one of us goes to 9 or 2.
Oh,
of us,
this
I guess.
doesn't connect to 9, does it?
No, we have to go back to 3 and then 9.
5.
Is it
5,
five?
5.
Yep.
Okay.
Oh, that's plenty
All right.
easy.
He's not happy.
And we're getting a good look at these in the battle. I think one of the most interesting and exciting things about Monster Hunter are all the awesome
What is it
weapons. The
doing?
weapons look so cool, so unique. You outfitted these guys with some standard weapons already. What is everybody rocking right now?
So yeah, I let these guys choose based on what they liked as far as looks. In the game itself, you want to also look for special abilities, be there passive skills or some
Give me
more
that
active
tail.
ones. But yeah,
Where's that tail
these
at?
guys, I think Austin has the Uragan armor, which is this giant dragon that sort of rolls around in a wheel form. It's really unique.
Do we
I
just
think
get
you
the tail
gotta
No,
see
tail's
it.
still on.
Fantastic.
I saw a tear
You're lucky
drop.
to get a closer
Yeah,
look
oh.
at your hunter earlier.
I'm going full charge.
Somebody's
right
stunned.
Just smashing his head.
Nope.
Yeah, I know
So many
TheJWittz has the
tailheads.
Serigio's armor, which is one of the guys from Monster
flagship
Hunter 4
from
Ultimate.
4U.
Yeah.
I need to heal. Oh, jeez.
Oh, boy.
This would be a good time to absolutely
got it.
evade.
I got you.
I got a life powder.
Alright, we all got life powders, right?
Thank you, thank you.
Oh, all right. Was that you on
Life
the
powder for
heel, Yuri?
everyone.
It was everybody actually. We have this item that heals. It's a special item. You can only carry 3 of them, but it heals everybody in the same area,
All right. So that's
it's
going to
a-
require
it's
a
a
little
life powder.
coordination, so you don't all pop it at once, right?
which we did.
Yeah.
Which you did. Oh, good
Oh,
job.
there it goes.
Nice.
Even
So-
though I can't take this home with me, I'm carving the tail anyway out of
Golden
pure
roll.
virtue of Monster Hunter. Ooh, and I'm getting actually real close to my XL art, so I'm
Oh, which one is that?
very excited. I can't. It's the one that's a counter. Brimstone,
Oh, okay.
maybe?
Okay, yeah,
Brimstone Slash or something like that?
yeah.
Oh, I
Oh.
did my thing. I didn't
Oh,
realize it would
didn't
happen right when I
do
clicked
it.
on it, so I haven't used the spinning meteor yet.
Oh, we did get to take a quick look at that, though. That is sweet.
All right, I've got mine ready. I'm gonna go ahead and do it.
Do it in front
All
of
right,
him.
There's a
TheJWittz is
huge,
charging up.
like,
TheJWittz is getting ready.
Anime build-up scene here.
gonna
I
say,
gotta
do
get
it, do it, do
close.
it.
I'm just gonna
He's
watch
gotta
this.
hit me. I build, and if he hits me, I unleash a giant counter.
Touch your dragon,
Unfortunately,
touch him, touch him,
Oh,
touch him.
nice.
I don't know if he hit me, but it still knocked him down. And
we
he's
got
dead. and
Wow.
he's dead.
We're good.
Well done.
That
Well
was
done,
pretty
team.
fast.
Limit break for the win.
Nice. It really is a very
Always
Cloud-esque
that
sword.
anime finisher.
I literally just stepped back and was watching you do that. It's like, nice. You got this.
Oh,
Yeah,
so
that
those
is one
arts
of
are
the-
really fun. As a greatsword user, especially, some people consider it maybe one of the more boring weapons because you do just big, giant slices and you don't get like big acrobatic moments. But some of these arts can at least allow you to enjoy it in the same way that nimbler weapons like
Gunplate.
dual blades might.
Hey, you guys are discussing these the hunters and these weapons because you have long experience with them, great, deep understanding. Now, for new people who want to come in on Monster Hunter Generations,
Yeah.
how much does it take to learn these? Like, what is the investment here? And is there a mistake that you can make, or are you good with almost any setup that you create?
So it's really a matter of taste of what you prefer, how you prefer your hunter to handle as far as like speed and power, and how comfortable you feel with your ability to get out of the way quicker or not. So some of the weapons kind of range from really heavyweight ones like TheJWittz were saying that you have with the great sword, really powerful hits, but then you also have to worry about incoming attacks. So you have these really long animations. You really have to know when the monster's coming in and just, unleash and then dodge out of the way. But then some of the other weapons will have shields that allow you to block. And on the other hand, I think who mentioned here the dual blades really fast, but then you also have to hit the monster more times than the greatsword user would. So at the end of the day, it all balances out. You can't go wrong with any of the weapon types, but you have to try them out to figure out which one you like.
Okay, so for new players, the encouragement here is to play as much as possible, as many different ways as possible, and find what works for you.
Yeah, and ask a friend, like, hey, you play Monster Hunter more than I do. What weapon do you think I could use? You've seen me play maybe other games. It's like, oh yeah, I saw you play this way in whatever game, and you should try the longsword, or should try the sword and shield. So Monster Hunter fans are a great resource for information. You can ask any of these guys, like they'll give you recommendations on what you like. I don't know, if you played, you want a recommendation on?
Oh, I'm ready. I like the dual wield personally. I like to go cha-cha-cha-cha-cha.
I think that's what I'm gonna switch to now. Actually,
Are you swapping up, Austin, to the
Yeah.
dual wield?
Yeah.
Nice.
Okay. Yeah, so we're all back in the town now. Just want to show real quick too. One of the big draws of Monster Hunter is we just killed this big guy, and
Now it's time to carve him up.
we did that.
And now it's time to make new weapons.
Exactly.
Yes. Okay.
So yeah, we can go back to the smithy. And this guy in here in town, he serves both purposes here. But let me find you here the Astalos weapon, Here, I'm gonna craft real quick a greatsword based off him, so you can see that it kind of has that same motif. See here, I don't know if you can see there. It has this sort of like, you know, green but glowing, just kind of like his wings were during the fight, if you saw there. And then I'm gonna actually switch over here to his full armor set, if I have that here. Yeah.
Now, so when I encounter other people and I'm playing online multiplayer, and I want to scope out their gear, and I want to see, you know, who they've defeated, who they're wearing this season, you know, what's in style.
Hunter.
Tell me, how much am I going to learn about the people that I play with online when I join a game with them? What do I find out about them, and what can we do together besides murder monsters?
Huh. Good question. I don't know. What do you guys see?
What did you guys learn when you all got in a game together?
When you see somebody's gear, what do you think of, like?
Well, first you gotta get like their digits. You gotta get the guild card. And, you know, like it's not official until you got the guild card. I mean, like you could, you know, like it's.
Yeah, you know, it's not guild card
official. It's not the
official.
first or second hunt, but I mean, like once you're in good,
Things are getting serious.
Yeah, well, I mean, like you build unity with players. That's still in the game, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah. The more you play with someone, you build this little.
You get stuff for it. But I mean, you can see what other people do. You can pick a nice pose, get a background. You can really dress it up. You see like weapon usage and how many monsters they've killed and like at what variants that they've killed. So.
If you want to see the guild card, this is what he's talking about.
Oh yeah,
the screen there.
Take a look at. Oh wow, yeah, you look great.
Some of them they can get pretty funny.
Been working out.
There's a whole bottom screen set up to this. Yeah, unfortunately we can't see here on the stream, but yeah, you can customize a lot of stuff here.
Oh, that's for at home only.
So you can you can set
the
up
running away.
Good.
Put a monster in the background.
Yeah. Oh, there you go.
That's cute. I like that one.
Yeah, you unlock them throughout the game. You unlock these things that you can then see and use, and you know, share these guild cards with your friends. But yeah, there's also you know, some information here on stats on how many times you use a certain weapon or how many times you killed or captured a certain monster. So yeah, it's pretty useful. But yeah, if you're a new player, try not to, you know, just go for the guy that, you know, did all the crazy stuff. I mean, go online, give everybody a chance. Sometimes the guy wearing the most basic armor happens to be BrotherVirtue, his third character or something. You know?
Every just starting up a new main or a new account.
Yeah.
The biggest thing I've found about, especially the Monster Hunter community, is people are always willing to teach new players how to improve all the techniques. It's by far one of the deepest.
It's not hard to get good.
It is. It's weird. It's super complex, but it's easy because the community is so tight knit, and there's so many people out there willing to teach you all the cool techniques.
Exactly.
Like the weapons seem simple. Most weapons only use 3 buttons max, usually like X, A, R, and
it's just a few combos that you kind of like get the hang of as you play through different weapon styles.
There's so much you can do with those, and so working with other people, learning what works well, what combos go well, what armor skills help specific weapons. It's a lot of fun the deeper you get in, and then you can't get out.
Well, Austin, when you started playing Monster Hunter, there was already a bit of a community developed. So where did you go, and what were you able to learn right off the bat?
Well, I started out just playing with friends and, you know, just doing whatever they were doing. But the more I started, it was really once I played on my own, because I mean, I was playing with people that knew exactly what they were doing, so I was just kind of tagging along. But once I started playing on my own, I was looking more into what kind of armor sets I could build and what stats they would give, and it's kind of one of those games that you want to improve your character so that you can keep taking that next step up as you go. And once I realized how deep the crafting system is, and you need to kill this kind of monster so you can build this weapon, and it kind of gives you all these goals in your head, and then you're like, man, there's so much stuff I need to do, and then it's just satisfying in that way.
It never ends, right? It's the gift that keeps on giving, the layers.
Exactly.
The grand onion that is Monster Hunter.
Yeah, and I think in particular with this one, because we added the 4 new hunting styles and the hunter arts, I mean, those start layering on top of each other, right?
Yeah, it seems like there's so much to learn.
Exactly. But it's all gradual, and you can take your time, and you know, if you spend like, you know, 500 quests, you did the great sword, and like, okay, you're a master of the great sword on guild style. And now, okay, let's try something else. Let's try adept style. And then that's not to mention any of the 14 other weapons. And, you know, it just, like you said, the gift that keeps on giving, you know, you can really explore as much as you want with and experiment with different ways to play. So, yeah, the experience, you know, can be fresh every time. Every 56 times or so.
Well, and as I'm learning, there are obviously some players more experienced than others as we move forward in this game. What happens when I hop online and I get matched up with these players? Like, how does the game take into account the different varieties of skill?
Sure. So when you do a search for a lobby, you'll be, first of all, you won't be able to search beyond what you can actually do.
Okay.
So you won't be paired up with people, you know, doing these crazy quests that, you know, you can't join. Right, so you want to join in on, you know, people on the same hunter rank, and that'll just make so that everybody has the same common goal, right? Mm-hmm. So, you know, if you have 4 people that are hunter rank 3, obviously you all want to be hunter rank 4. So we all want to do the same set of quests and, you know, work together towards that goal. And yeah, I think the game in that way makes it very obvious that you want to be looking for those people. But yeah, you won't be randomly matched with somebody that doesn't want to help you or it doesn't have a similar goal.
And how about that setup once the 4 of you get together online? Do you choose your abilities, your arts before then, or do you wait until you're all teamed up and then you construct your characters together to complement each other?
You know, that's up to the players as they play. I think for us here, we're trying to sort of balance each other out a little bit, but of course, we want to make sure that you guys are watching interesting gameplay and not 4 guys playing the same weapon, the same style, right? But that can happen, and it can still be an effective way to hunt. Yeah. So, yeah, you know, and before the addition of hunting styles, the game was already, in my opinion, perfect. So
it can only get better with styles.
Right? Exactly. So, yeah, I would go online and have like 4 people playing the Charge Blade, and yeah, we still had a blast. You know? So
yeah. And like all 4 Charge Blade users now could be doing a completely different style.
Right.
Exactly. That's actually the weapon I'm doing this run, and I was sort of learning through some of the differences. Like one of them, you no longer have the shield bash, but you have extra arts that you can use, or things like that.
So which style did you pick?
Right now I have it in the adept style. Okay. So it's actually interesting because it has a different type of dodge depending on whether you have it in like the sword or the axe mode.
Exactly.
When you have the big axe, you roll to activate it, and when you have the sword and shield looking portion of it, you actually guard to create those follow-up openings from the adept style. So it seems complicated. I'm probably gonna mess it up big time because I do so much greatsword.
But keep the camera just on him.
Yeah. No pressure. No pressure.
You could turn it on when I press the big button on the bottom screen that says "Big Attack Now." Those building meters are so fun, by the way. Just like monitoring them, like, ooh, when's my next big attack coming?
Well, have you guys changed up your hunters a little bit in preparation for this next match?
Yeah.
So tell me a little bit about what you've built for yourself now. And TheJWittz, why don't we start with you?
Sure. So right now, I think we're about to fight a laggy, and I have laggy armor, perhaps maybe a little disrespectful. But I thought it might
wearing
be
its
fun.
cousins.
We blend in. It's about sending a message.
That's pretty messed up, man. I don't know too many people that play that way.
Oh, well, you want to go to the quest board? Yeah.
I was almost setting up a new quest.
Yeah.
All right, Austin, how did you build your hunter?
Well, since we were talking about styles, I forgot that I changed my weapon type and then needed to change my style, so I just did that. Well, I'm still striker technically, but I have the dual blades, and I just picked all of the special attacks on the second page that I could basically fit. So I have 3. I basically can try all of them. Oh, nice. So we'll see how those go. Definitely haven't done them yet, so.
And one cool thing I learned, like those styles, striker, that give you like the less attacks but the more arts, those meters all fill concurrently. So if you use one of your special attacks, the other attacks have their own meter building. So you can drop 3 in a row or something wild. To make up for the fact that you have less actual like attack options in the field with striker.
Hey, BrotherVirtue, what you got?
Aerial light bowgun. I'm trying to, dance in the air and shoot and run away.
You got that range character you were looking for, Yuri.
Oh, man.
I got
we should have talked.
scopes.
Double down on this again.
Oh, did we?
Because I'm also rocking a...
Are you aerial bow?
No, I'm... Yes, aerial bow, sorry.
Sweet. So
We get like
you
some
can, high five in the
synchronized
air or
flying
something, fist bump.
situations.
Oh,
Surely
yeah.
one of you guys will get it right.
I picked a hunter art called Bullet Geyser. I think this is like a big explosion that I emit from a gun.
I
maybe?
believe so.
That
I don't
sounds
know.
beautiful.
Yeah,
I think it,
Bullet Geyser sounds
Yeah,
like
I know, it sounds
poetry
crazy.
to my ears.
poor monster's gonna get shot in the streets.
I used to joke the longsword was like the anime weapon because they have like your sacred combo as a part of your main attack. But now with all these arts, everyone can be anime.
These birds looked at me funny, so I took them out.
Boy.
Oh man, I was so used to rolling and getting the pop-up with the aerial.
This
It's gonna
is,
take a little bit to...
This is kind of cool. I mean, like you sort of just like jump into it. I mean,
Yeah.
it got like a gymnast feel going on over here.
I kind of miss
Like I'm a
it.
ninja, just like dodging and like I'm just gonna roll and jump the whole time between bushes if I have stamina for it.
Well, as players of Monster Hunter before this, the previous games, what are your favorite parts that you feel like were perfectly translated into Generations?
The zones, like the older villages, like we're in the Misty Peaks right now, which was like a P3 for some people that imported. Yukumo,
Yukumo Village. And,
Yukumo Village, Kokado, Poki, like
Yeah.
it's like basically like playing the first Monster Hunter, and then playing like the ones on the PSPs, the Freedom series,
So
and then
it's-
you get a little bit of extra.
So it's like you're playing through all the generations.
Somebody figured it
Punny
out.
people.
Get him later.
Oh, did we find him? Is this? Oh no.
Oh, it's him.
Oh, that is him. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, it's Legagers. I didn't even realize what quest we were doing.
Yeah.
I'll lock onto him.
All right.
Right.
And
Ooh,
from
lock-on
here,
features.
Toss the paintball so he doesn't lose track of him.
Oh man, I'm gonna have to get used to
I'm just gonna
adapting,
sit in the
like,
back and
dodging
shoot
at
for
the
a
right
while.
time.
I hit him with a paintball, guys. Don't worry.
The thing is, like, even though, oh god, well, I was just about to say, even though these are monsters we've seen before, they have new attacks.
Oh.
That's right. This guy here, yeah, before in Monster Hunter 3 and 3 Ultimate, you
gonna
get to
jump
fight
away.
him underwater, but yeah, this time around, we don't have the underwater combat, but yeah, he was way more threatening underwater than on land, but this time around he's got some nasty new moves like this, like
I don't like those
circling
balls.
orbs of lightning, and some of the other stuff that we'll see when he gets enraged.
Well, since you're with the company, you've been working with these guys now. First as a fan of Monster Hunter, now as an employee of the game company. What is it like in the office? I mean, do you get to talk to the programmers who are sort of bringing their old creatures back to life?
Oh.
What is the attitude when they make this game?
Jump through it.
You know, on occasion, the developers are actually in Japan. So here in the Capcom USA office, we do a lot of the
That's some fancy-
marketing
some
and
fancy weapon usage
distribution
there.
and PR and community work. So we don't get to get that
You never
much
get to
insight.
meet them. You never get to pick their brains.
We, on occasion, like I said, yeah, and it's always really fun to hear their reasonings for doing things here and there, but it's better. I mean, I get a little more out of hearing why they avoided certain things, and sometimes you get the most trivial thing of I can't think of an example right now.
Well, actually, I'm wondering. Yeah, you mentioned this boss used to be an underwater monster, and now you have no underwater combat in this game. So what was that? What was that decision, and how did they arrive at that?
Yeah, so in Monster Hunter 4 Ultimate, which was the previous one, actually, it all ties back together. The underwater combat was an attempt at adding this third dimension to the gameplay, and they did it. It was really unique, and you had that feeling of fighting in the third dimension. But then when they set out to make Monster Hunter 4, they tried to do that without having to go underwater. Ooh,
I need
people
to
are
step
dying.
out for a second here.
Okay.
I was gonna
got
say,
it.
I'm really impressed that you're playing and with only one hand and talking with the other hand, and now I hear that your team might not be enjoying that so much.
I think I'm about
Sorry,
to try
guys.
Bloodwind 2 and see how that goes. I'm assuming it's just some kind of attack. I didn't have a time to read the description before I selected it. But
Try it, right.
Oh wait,
we
is that
go.
a style you've got loaded up there, or an arc
It's
you've
an
got
art, yeah.
all charged
there
up?
we go.
Oh,
nice.
there you go.
Oh,
You did it.
beautiful.
Oh,
Well,
yeah.
he just electrocuted me in the middle of
boy.
it, but
Oh, I've got one called Energy Blade 3. I'm going to drop it right now.
All right, JWittz is going to drop an attack.
Oh. You need to have the files.
Did I need to have vials first? Oh, okay, well.
Not ready.
Lesson learned.
Eyes on JWittz, everybody.
No one look until I get more vials for the next one.
I got bullet geyser ready.
Oh, I want to see Bullet Geyser. Let's check out.
We're gonna gush all over
Bullet
this.
Geyser.
Hold on. Oh, jumped it first. Whoa. Whoa. What?
Oh yeah, you dropped these landmines.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh, I got
The mortar fire. Sorry, guys.
I didn't know what was happening.
Neither did I.
So I've actually got one ready myself. It's called a blade wire. I tie a wire between the two arrows, and the following arrows for a certain period of time actually do cutting damage. So I can target his tail and actually, cut it off. Yeah.
What?
So let me try that out right now.
Sounds like some
Dodging
ninja
these
stuff.
orbs is so wild.
So yeah, for
Yeah,
a while
that's-
now,
it's-
you see on my screen it
getting
says
used to
blade
it.
on top. Every time I shoot, it has like this blade effect going through. So kind of have to target his tail. Oh, he's leaving the area.
Don't worry, guys. I
He
threw a
wants
paintball
no
on
part
him.
of your blade arrows.
He got scared.
Guess who brought pellet to the
I
party?
guess I will sharpen up.
I'm actually still good on my sharpness. Probably because I haven't been hitting him very well.
We're running out of blade wire. Oh, one more.
Oh, that looks interesting.
I need to eat.
So is that like comparable to like pierce shot for guns?
In a way, yeah, it'll go through his body, but yeah, the goal is to actually just hit a body part that you can cut, like his tail.
I think I'm gonna try to lay down some harassment. Oh, nope, never mind.
Now, for people who aren't familiar again with Monster Hunter Generations or Monster Hunter at all, and they're coming in and they're looking at this for the first time, there's a lot going on the screen right now. Can you walk me through a little bit of the overlay?
So top green bar over there is my health,
Nice crack.
and then yellow one is my stamina.
Oh, nice.
As I'm charging my bow, see it went red, and then if I keep charging, run out of stamina.
You guys getting hit by this?
And let go.
Yeah.
But
Okay.
if I stop doing that, or if I
Oh yeah, that comes back real
dodge,
quick.
Yeah, if I dodge, it takes up some stamina. You just stop, doing whatever you were doing, and it replenishes. On the left side here, we have top left, we have a clock that'll give you the quest time. It moves in 5-minute increments because it's rather small, so it's not moving in real time. And then we have the list of players, and in my case, I have arrow coatings for my bow, so that shows up with the number X4 right there. It's about to go to X3. Yeah. Oof.
Ooh.
That did
And
a
as
lot
you can
of
see there, I took a big hit. I get some of the red health over there. That recovers over time, but as I take a potion, also replenish with that. Oh no, PBG!
Whoa!
Oh no, Virtue also fainted.
Oh no.
Okay, this
Now I
can't
don't feel as
happen.
bad.
This is
I have
part of-
dishonored
This is part of
Famaru.
the
course,
tactic. I'm
this is the
distracting your
one-
team lead.
This is the one where we bodied him in a test yesterday, of course. Yuri, I guess it's you and me for the moment. We only have one more feint, right?
Yeah, that's right.
Oh boy.
This is off script, guys. Come on.
All right, for a range guy, you're getting in awfully close here.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to mount him so he stays put for a minute, but all right, another blade wire. Let's go.
All
Oh
right.
no!
Is our armor weaker to lightning? And that might be a factor here. I think
Which
that's
one are you
why.
wearing?
The Gammoth.
Yeah, that might be.
Yeah, we're both wearing
Okay.
Yeah, we're both wearing Gammoth.
He's running off again, it looks like.
No, he's still
Okay.
here.
I'm almost have
paintball on
Energy
the
Blade
game.
ready to go, but this time I have all 5 vials.
All right. Yeah.
Do it.
All right,
Good.
so eyes on JWittz again. We got another.
Almost. Oh, does it only build through combat? It's not like a time.
Yeah, just through hitting or getting hit or
Okay.
doing your.
Hopefully
special.
we'll have the hitting variety and not the getting hit kind. Of course, my sharpness went down, so we'll work on that. We'll get it in a second, guys.
Meanwhile, I'm popping off shots here from reasonable distance now that you drew attention that I was too close.
I mean, I'm
Feeling-
just
feeling
saying.
self-conscious here.
You know, we haven't got any mounts yet, but I see a lip here. If we want to grab one of
He's
those.
got 3 of
Yeah, I was
those
gonna say,
out.
oh,
here instead of
now.
2.
Does that get
They're like in the ground.
stronger
like
as he
this.
gets more powerful?
Yeah.
Or as
So
he
like
takes
in
more
between
damage, I mean.
modes of the monster, like rage and faint and all that.
Right.
All right, I'm going Energy Blade. Let's do
all
it.
right. All right.
And this
oh,
time,
nice.
oh,
Wow.
Wow. That's good.
I'm gonna do something too. I'm gonna do aerial slam. Do
Oh,
I have to
that-
be in the air for aerial slam?
So you have to be near a ledge, actually.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Well, then
So it
I'll
takes
do
all your vials, too.
Wolf's Maw then.
Wolf's Maw doubles your hits, so every time you hit him twice.
Okay.
Pretty cool.
And that's gonna be Austin using Wolf's Maw, you said?
There you go. Look at him with his demon eyes there. His evil aura.
And
Virtue.
Wait, of course he runs away right
I got a bullet geyser coming.
Oh boy.
Let's go. Let's put him
play a little
down.
hide and seek first.
Oh, I got a flash bomb from the loot they gave you at the beginning. I'm gonna throw one of those. Maybe keep him still.
You shaking your arrows?
I
over
was
there?
doing a blade arrow. I was loading it up before going next area, so he wouldn't knock me out of it.
Ooh, what was that?
That
Whoa!
was a flash
I
bomb.
threw the flash
Oh,
bomb.
okay.
I have one too.
I think one of the most consistently impressive things about this game too is you're playing on 3DS right now. This game is gorgeous. I get the
Bullet
detail, the
geyser!
color,
Bullet
the art
geyser!
is incredible.
I'm gonna do it.
Do it.
Do it.
Make it hurt.
Oh! I like how it just chucks you across the room.
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
Run away! You're
I'm getting out.
Nice dodge.
Heck no.
Yeah, you want to roll together? Come on, let's just jump. Let's try to jump over him. Oh, off of you. Can you jump off me at the same time? All right,
Not at the same time.
on 3. Yeah, we can do it. Come on, we can break
Trying
it.
to
I
get
like
that
the increased
opening on the
communication and
tail.
teamwork for this battle.
Oh, he's nipping.
Oh,
Tail hits.
chase him.
Chasing him.
No mercy.
Oh, you
Yeah,
better
no.
run. There's no traps for you. No captures tonight.
I tried to do aerial slam when I was next to the ledge there, but didn't really work.
Oh. Yeah.
I think I missed.
All right, sharpen up.
So this game doesn't have. If you're new, I know you've been asking questions like that. It's
I'm asking for the benefit
Yeah.
of the
Watch out the
stream
door.
area,
Watch
okay?
I know you
Okay, there's
played.
some people out there that are not as hardcore as the collection on the couch.
Yeah, I warned you. The door, bro.
So if you're a new player of
If
Monster
you're a new
Hunter,
player, you will notice that there are no health bars for the enemies. For the monsters, you have to know. You have to look for physical clues here. So in this case,
I'm trying to do some
for
jump
this guy
jump shooting.
Is his sign of weakness. So he's almost dead. Much like
Oh, almost like
our-
much like me.
Oh
much
no.
like how we're almost failing this
Help.
quest
Get a life
because- oh,
powder for virtue. And
Uh,
PBG.
Yeah, I'm getting out.
That's
I'm
it.
just
Life
gonna
powder
run.
me.
It's
you
over.
can see he's wounded.
I'm
now.
dead.
Oh,
Don't make me responsible for this, Yuri. I gotta go home.
Yeah, we should have checked our armor types.
I know.
before we
I did
went.
not go out there thinking that I was gonna be weak to lightning and a gunner.
He looks pretty
This is
pleased with
just to
himself, though.
Just to prove that to everyone that Laggy is returning, but he's better than ever.
Yeah, he's tougher than
he's
he
rude.
was.
Area effect
Before.
stuff is definitely a lot
Yeah.
higher.
So,
He wasn't like this on the underwater.
well, and we learned some things from that battle. I think you guys said you had the wrong armor on here, so this
You
is an
were like
opportunity for
extra
you
weak to it.
to reset, right?
Yeah, we actually have some time to try again if you guys want to switch armor.
I have to redeem.
Yeah.
Get
Oh,
out
that's
of the
something
bench.
else.
Yeah.
Cool.
a little
No,
bit.
you're not comfortable with Defeat Boys?
No.
It's not your
Defeat
cup of
boys.
tea?
No,
For-
don't.
Defeat Boys is not a good name.
Defeat
Yeah.
Boys? I don't know, chat.
Oh,
Defeat Boys?
no, not like this. Yeah, let's swap out,
I'm
man. I don't.
gonna
I'll
go
switch
back
my
to the
style,
great
too.
swords and
Yeah.
Yeah,
start
that-
Yeah, tell me what
First
kind of
step.
changes you're going to make.
Blew up.
Did you already use greatsword or no?
What's up? Yeah, I did, but I want to hurt the laggy. I don't want to mess it
So
up.
revengeance.
You
We
heard it
The
gotta
added
go.
stuff was definitely taking me some time to get used to.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna switch back to the hammer just because I'm a little more.
Or
familiar
I
with
can stick with the charge blade still, but I'll change the style.
I'm gonna go Lancer
Oh, cool.
and
So what styles are best
Striker.
against this particular
Let's
boss?
do Striker.
Well, it goes back to what I said before. I think
Wow, any
you can
style,
do
any-
any
any
style.
way to
I have
play?
thunder resistance.
Yeah,
on,
I
so
think
I'll do that.
definitely some of them will benefit a little more from getting faster. If you are type of speedrunner player, you want to get the fastest times. You're gonna see that some weapons are gonna be better for certain monsters. Especially given each monster is gonna have different unique reactions and I'm gonna say resistance to certain elements and certain types of hits. So this particular guy, he has like a very long body, right? So for example, if you want to try going ranged against him, you can look for either a bow or bow gun that can equip pierce type shots, and then try to line him up. And then you get like
Shoot right,
him, and then you'll do multiple hits as it's going through his body, right? So that type of thing you take into consideration. But overall, if you're just hunting for fun with your friends, anything will do really.
Well, one art I saw here, for example, on the charge blade, actually heals you and your allies when you use it. So it isn't actually like an offensive skill. So I'm going to try and use that. We'll try and add some life powder into the combat.
You going with the charge blade then?
Yeah, I guess I'll stick with it so we can keep up our different stuff. But I'll go greatsword again later today.
I'll admit I'm not that good of a bowgun user. All right.
That's fine.
I just ended up switching back to hammer, but I did get an armor set with thunder resistance this time, as opposed to the opposite. So that should be good.
I'm gonna go with this here gun lance.
And cosmetically, I mean, every one of these hunters looks amazing and unique and different.
Sorry, I forgot to change my style.
I think the tradition of the art and the intensity and the immersion of this is so great. What are the biggest changes or consistencies in the art and the display of the world that you've seen over time?
Yeah, I think this goes back to actually the design of the monsters, and I was talking to some of these guys earlier, or was it yesterday, about how the monsters, you don't see anything like the monsters in this game anywhere else, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And since all the equipment, most of them anyways, are based on these on the monsters that you're fighting against, then you get this sort of the uniqueness of the design and the direction of the art style translates throughout the whole game. So yeah, it's really unique, like I said, and it's really I quite enjoy the just the direction that they go with the colorfulness and the contrast between one creature to another. Everything's very different. What do you guys think?
I still remember when I said I mentioned that I started on Monster Hunter 3 Ultimate. I still remember the very first big monster he fights, the Great Jaggy, and I remember the first time I built my full Great Jaggy armor set. I mean, it's not even that powerful of an armor set, but it's like I'm literally wearing this monster that I killed. That's pretty cool.
You get, like,
I was kind of hooked at that.
feathers.
Yeah, just prancing around in my my murdered monster armor, and that's when I was like hooked. I think.
Your murder outfit.
One of the hardest things in this game is like determining like, do I want the armor that has the skills that I need, or do I want this one that looks so boss? I think finding a balance between those two is always a lot of fun. It's only barely showing up, but like right there behind Rachel's head, there's a really cool poster. Unfortunately, you guys are only getting half of it.
Yeah, the other side's even
half of
cooler.
the monster's face and half of the
one over
armor
here behind you.
Yeah.
that's been created out of it.
Though.
Which I just think is really cool. Just like you are repurposing these guys in a awesome way. Oh, I also just realized while I'm blabbing, I should accept the quest and hop in, huh?
Guys, make sure you replenish your items here from the box.
Oh, yeah.
Life powders.
I think I'm
short
good,
supply
but-
last
Oh,
time.
might as well, since we did need
Talking
that.
about the art, the community, I think that's one of the coolest ways, besides from actually playing the game, that Monster Hunter fans have embraced the community. Some of the art, the paintings, the digital art, and the cosplay. Can I give a shout out to Vampy Bit Me for some of the most amazing Monster Hunter cosplay I've ever seen. It's so cool to see it in game. It's mind-blowing to see it walking around in real life at a convention.
How do they do it?
I have no... They went out and found
monster?
some monsters. Yeah, they're literally killing monsters.
That's the secret.
All right.
Yeah, it's a lot of impressive stuff. And then when you get like fan art and things like that, it's
Let's go.
various styles as well.
Yeah, he's right.
I think
I did not know we were weak to
as
it.
you were saying before, the art direction
was
of the
pretty
game
bad, man.
kind of sets up
Like
this
scrubbing out over here in my gunner gear.
setting, and it lends itself to various interpretations, and we get
It's also new.
all different kinds
Yeah,
of
true.
styles.
All these sets.
Brings so much
Always.
life to this game. It's amazing to watch. And I've never seen guys more interested in fashion. So mind expanding. All right, what are you guys
Beautiful.
setting up right now? You're all face down in the 3DS. You look really intense.
Well,
The most intense part of the game I've seen. You don't even look like you're fighting.
we're
What's going
really
on?
trying to dig in here and redeem the loss.
I'm out for
It's
blood.
a team loss whenever
Lag is
you
gonna
drop
pay.
all night. Oh, I'm mad.
Yeah, definitely a team loss. I agree.
Yeah,
I think Virtue would also agree. This is a team loss, guys.
No, but it's, I should have seen it earlier and used a life powder. Maybe we
Leaving me
drew the
hanging.
aggro in a bad way and should have kept him away from the ranged attackers.
I think
And
I
Yuri wasn't even
over
paying attention to
geysered.
the fight,
I-
guys.
And then I over geysered, and the lag was like, "Oh, geyser you back, bro."
I did notice that when I was getting hit by his electric attacks. My
How are
health
you
was
in
going down.
seven?
Yeah,
already?
I was getting tanked like 1 or 2 hits.
I had at least half health when I died. Like, he just blew me up
So
with something.
I busted out a similar element, which isn't going to do much for me, but this weapon is... I went striker styled
right
on
there.
my... Yeah, he's in the door.
yeah.
Yeah,
I see that.
talk about the lack of camaraderie here. This time you can die.
Yeah, guys, just FYI, the monster is right
Oh.
there.
Oh, thank you, shield.
So I got all sorts of new skills on striker. Like I got this shield assault, corkscrew. I got hit by that. Castle walls apparently is like playing more of a defensive build. That's
Yeah.
That looks interesting. I saw a couple other skills that I wish you could have them all. Like if there's Fated 4, then why can't I have like 4 skills for all 4?
Oh, neat. So I switched up back to aerial style, but for Charge Blade, and that fills my vials when I
When you do the aerial attack.
hit them. Yeah, that's pretty neat.
Yeah, I guess there's not just creativity in the actual fighting, but also in how you build your arts up, how you're ready to use them, and where you stand even when you unleash these things, it seems like. So,
I'll eat
you
a
guys
ball.
aren't communicating too much, but you seem to have a natural positioning inclination in this group.
Different weapons are a lot more offensive, like ranged
Oh,
weapons.
I'm mounted.
Nice.
Let's
Got
go.
it.
Which says mounted the beast. He is not happy about it.
Don't let go of that button, bro.
jeez.
Go,
Get him, get him, get him.
Let's go.
Let's help him,
go.
help him.
Yeah.
Oh, I think
Everybody
I'm
get in
gonna
there.
go all the way. Boom.
Everybody get in there.
Down.
Yeah.
Nice. Try to get a charge attack on him.
I already got one skill good. I'm trying to get the other ones up so I can maybe have like just a...
Getting my explosion combo. It always looks so cool.
So it's really helpful for you guys to be in one room together playing this game. But for Monster Hunter hunters who are going to be playing online entirely, alone in their rooms, how are they going to be able to communicate with their teammates?
Yeah, there are preset chat options during the quest. Of course, you don't want to, be typing up stuff during the.
I really think we should ow. Move over to the ow.
Yeah. So instead of the,
That was interesting.
Yeah, that-
like that was...
how
like it was
the
like a
players
cross
do that, the team
formation.
has set up,
Ah.
customizable
Oh, dang,
chat
I got
options.
blighted. I
And
need
they
to
have they have a character limit, so you want to be straight to the point too. You don't want to be doing too much reading during the quest itself, right? And then there's some automated ones. I don't know if you guys saw there on the screen when TheJWittz mounted it. The monster said I mounted it, and there's a couple of other ones. When you
run,
get
bro.
dizzy, it's
Run.
like, oh, I'm in trouble. So
Getting
when you
dragged.
set up a trap, you can also set up.
LP for
Oh, there you
PB.
go. See, PBJ says
LP
I'm in
for him.
trouble.
No, he's in trouble, guys.
LP,
Get in there.
I'm
I got
just
it.
blocking everything over
like a
here.
mega
All right, I got light
potion.
powder.
Boom.
There you
Thank
go.
you. And hopefully he's
Little
leaving.
bit
Nice.
for
Give us some
virtue.
Yeah, he
breathing
got
room.
mad real quick because we did a bunch of damage to him.
Not happy.
When TheJWittz jumped on his back there. He didn't like that.
All right. Next time you guys need a heal, I will attempt healing final.
You got like well done, dude. Eat that stuff for your stam.
I thought I had
Now,
mad.
this already looks way different from your last fight with this guy. How much
I didn't-
variability is there in these boss fights?
So they will, they have set
Get
patterns
sharpened.
that you can learn if you really
Not paintball.
set out to do the most efficient
Could help.
hunt. But they will all, because there's 4 players, the monsters will be targeting. Sorry, I'm trying to do something cool here.
That's fine. Everybody looking on Yuri. What is he doing?
No. Here, check this out. Blast dash.
Oh, oops.
What is that? I don't know
wrong
what that
He
is.
he inched farther
Did he
away
fight you
from
back
me.
on it?
I just missed it. Sorry.
Yuri.
It's with the gun lance. You use it to,
What are you,
propel
like a
your
gunner
hunter
or
Yeah, but you know what, Yuri? It looked really cool.
It looks really cool, right? Imagine if it had hit.
Whoa, TheJWittz.
So yeah,
Big, oh, did
That-
I
because
that-
they don't have
cool,
any
dude.
more ranged,
Block.
the monster's gonna be doing a lot more of the AoE attacks, and yeah, it's just it's gonna focus. Its
I got
attention,
a triple combo
depending
go
on,
set here.
Depending on what state he's in, it's gonna try to do it whoever's closer.
Shield
so,
assault.
it just really depends
Nice. And corkscrew jab, maybe?
No, this is an intense
Positioning.
fight. I can totally understand this takes a lot of focus
Oh,
here.
blow for blow.
Oh.
Nice
So-
tail
Oh,
cut.
Subquest
complete.
What did we
complete.
break?
break his back? I
We
think?
cut his
Probably.
tail
I
off.
still got castle
Oh,
walls.
yeah, there it goes. There
Yeah.
it is.
That
I
poor
see
baby,
it.
what did you do?
You can see
Put it
his
out of
tail
its-
here.
I'm carving
Check
it.
out his tail.
I don't even care.
Carve his tail in front of him.
TheJWittz,
What is-
maximum
Oh, no.
teamwork. Carving
Castle
tail
walls?
mid-battle.
What is this?
All right, I'm gonna do a healing file. Let's see if it actually heals you guys if you're near me.
All right, do it, do it, do it.
Yuri, what's this doing?
Just sent some dust out. I don't know.
I'm
if
so
it
slow.
Got to you guys.
You're stronger. You resist more.
So
attacks.
it slows me down, but it makes me stronger.
Yes.
Woo!
Oh, it's so much going on in this fight. It's still remarkably easy to keep track of your own hunter and to know what's going on.
So do I actually have to do my attacks to
I'm so slow.
release the healing? I see my files are green now.
Yeah. So you you do
Just
hop on my
on your back and we do like an aerial jump
Okay.
together.
when you do the
So I
charge
will
attack
try.
and you hit R.
I'll try that. Yeah, with the.
Wow, this is different. Like I feel like I'm stronger, but gosh, am I walking slow?
So at the end of this battle, is there going to be any
Oh,
sort
there's
of
a shiny, bro.
system
Get that
that lets
shiny.
you know who did better and who did worse? Or
No.
You'll know.
You'll
know.
This is a purely cooperative game, so
Sorry, bro.
yeah, we want to really emphasize that. You know, this is not about being better than your teammate, but
It's about the hunt.
it's about helping each other and you know, trying to make the most out of that. So to that point, there is no there's nothing that really
Should I try to finish
shines
it?
any light of competitive.
Should I try to finish it?
Do it, man.
I owe it revenge.
That's-
Boom.
That's interesting to think of that.
Oh,
from a purely
anime.
cooperative standpoint, what do you want to tell people? What do you want to exclude?
Yeah.
Whoa.
He's doing something.
Like I don't know. I
is doing
jumped on
tricks.
JWittz.
It's all about them tricks and flips. I'm using my files for the big one.
Go for it, man.
We got to be real close.
Yeah, he's so another state here that we can see
chest just
is
cracked.
that he's drooling. So now he's at the exhaust state.
Nice.
So he'll be
Scars
more.
are-
You think he's hungry for a
Yeah,
flash
that's
bomb?
right.
Is that what you're saying?
That was good.
So he'll try to eat, but then he'll also
Ow.
you know, miss
Yuri's like
some of
kicking
his
me in the back.
attacks.
And if you are interested in capturing monsters, that's often a time to do it, is when
Yeah,
they're
well-
eating.
Yeah, when he's limping as well. Yeah, he's just really open to attacks now. I'm gonna try to do that blast dash that I spoke of before.
Yeah, Austin, put
You
me
got it
up.
all charged up again?
Yes. Oh, there you go. Now I got him.
All right. Sacred
Smashing his head
combo.
off.
Yo, I'm gonna do that corkscrew. Yuri, did you do your special?
I did.
Here goes, here goes. Oh, eat it.
Nice.
I wonder if he's got one more mount in him. That could
And we'll
probably
just
end it,
animate
right?
back through him again.
Oh, he roared me out of the
I
sky.
know.
That's a pretty powerful roar.
Block.
Did I get the
Going-
mount? The answer is no. Oh, man. Yeah.
Oh,
I think
wow,
I
nice.
canceled that.
Ouch.
I'm not sure.
Ah,
Now you told us there's no friendly fire, right? Aside from supporting and healing, what can you do to your teammates?
Some attacks can knock your teammates down.
yeah, they knock you around, but they don't cause damage.
Okay, so
yeah.
they can still displace you or aid
Right,
you.
right. Yeah, so if you see somebody, you know, they're dizzy or they're stunned by a specific attack, you can go in and you'll see in the next fight. Actually, we're gonna be fighting a monster that can cover you in some sort of sticky material.
Ooh,
there.
that sounds
Spoilers,
pleasant.
Yuri! Spoilers!
Just try to look
Oh,
ahead.
that thing just broke.
Anybody else got some big moves yet? It's got to be close.
I'm trying
Right,
to-
show
trying
of
to
hands,
use-
who has charged up some arts.
Trying to use my jump to turn into a mount.
Oh,
there he
There
is.
he goes. There he goes.
Nice.
Oops, I killed
We
him.
got
Carve 'em
revenge.
up.
Nobody died.
That's
I'm
it.
gonna
Clean
carve
hunt.
it. I'm gonna throw the parts away just to be.
All right, so
want it.
what happened differently in this battle compared to the last
We
battle?
won.
Oh,
Well,
thanks,
That
Austin.
is a-
Thanks, folks. They won this time.
Bro, esports? Jeez.
well, big thing is like they were able to pick some armor sets that gave them resistances, or at least
Or
not
yeah.
weaknesses. Yeah.
It's a big factor in this game. I mean, you can hunt
Huge.
stuff, and if you're poorly equipped for it, like if you have a weapon that doesn't complement well, or like keep you mobile, or an armor that is weak to that particular monster, you can pay the price. And
Yeah.
Even
Yeah,
if you
especially
don't-
the elemental weaknesses.
Mhm.
Against this guy in particular, he has a lot of thunder-based attacks. So I think the armors that they had before were negative
super
thunder.
Yeah,
Always
you were
do it.
lightning rodding it.
Yeah.
There's some monsters that have like a lot of armor and your weapon has to be sharp enough, or you just basically just bounce right off them. I remember that first time that happened to me, I was like, all right, I'm gonna take this guy, and I'm like,
Yeah.
all right,
Yeah.
heading back. It's not gonna work very well.
That's always been a thing too. Is different weapons are more prone to different types of sharpnesses. Like you said, you do hammer a lot. Not often one of the sharpest weapons.
Yeah.
So you have to sort of devise strategies. Like, okay, you have sharpness, maybe you can break this part off of the monster, then it becomes soft enough for someone else to hit. There's so many different layers, or maybe you just keep hitting the stomach because that's the soft underbelly, you know? Because
you're doing hammer?
I was, yeah.
Yeah, because like he could set us up where he can knock it out and just be laying there for a bit, and the rest of us can come up and cut off the parts and everything like that. So you get extra carves in those parts too. That's a big part of it. Is you don't get certain parts unless you break those parts.
Yeah, you saw us there cutting the laggy tail.
Yes.
So yeah, from there you can actually carve the laggy tail, but you cannot get that from, you know, say just killing him without
cutting the tail off.
Yeah.
So that was part of that subquest.
Right, it was part of the subquest, but also part of that strategy. Like, you know, if you want to make the arms armor piece, you know, the gloves, like it's going to be a giant tail-shaped thing, so you're going to need that. So, you know, it all factors into that loop of, you know, it's all for the, you know,
exactly.
All ties back to fashion, right?
It is. That is what I've learned most importantly, that Monster Hunter, if nothing else, is about fashion.
So, while we're setting up for this next monster, do you have any suggestions on resistances we might want to have?
I was about to ask that as well.
Well, we can look at it.
Ice, baby.
Oh, here we go.
Well, that's actually the question I had is with all the information available, with all the different options, and with all the things you need to know about these different monsters, does everyone kind of keep their own numbers? Do you guys over here, Austin, Richard, do you guys have number sheets? Like, do you keep
like
track of your own
flashcards and
stats?
stuff?
Yeah, you know, you quiz each other. I imagine there's lots of community hubs that keep track of this.
There are a lot of like websites out there that people have constructed with all of the detailed numbers that you can find, and it's immensely helpful. There's so much. There's monsters, and they have different elemental resistances of their own and weaknesses based on each body part that they have, and each weapon might deal a different type of elemental damage on top of their base damage. And so there's so much to follow, but you sort of pick up on it over time. But yeah, there's a lot of learning. You can, the barrel is very deep.
Well, as you guys get set up for this next quest, we're going to go to a quick break, and when we come back, we've got lots more Monster Hunter Generations action. Don't go anywhere.
Hey.
everybody, welcome back. We are here with Monster Hunter Generations. We're going to be playing our third monster. It's actually our fourth run-through coming up. Because what? You don't want me to talk about the fact that you lost that laggy
You can play this round if you'd like. We got it open through.
Yeah, I don't want to take the opportunity away from you, TheJWittz, because I know you've been over there and you've been working on your hunter and you're preparing for this next match. So why don't you start us off and tell us a little bit what you found?
So we've all. I know. I didn't want to play like the Japanese version of this game, the Cross. I wanted to get all this fresh. So I'm even reading a lot of these abilities for the first time. This one's a longsword art called Sakura Slash, and just reading it, it sounds so boss. It's a quick jump backwards gives momentum to 2 sweeping slashes. If the attack connects, the wounds inflicted will open in a spray of blood after a brief pause, and the spirit gauge will rise 1 level. So that's
pretty badass.
All right.
It's as badass as it gets.
Monster Hunter audiobooks. I like it.
Read by TheJWittz.
So I'm going striker style, just putting in all of those attack arts for the longsword. I figured we'll do lots of dances beyond the sacred combo that you normally see.
All right, Austin, what are you going with this time?
I'm switching back to the dual blade and armor set that we had when we shouldn't have had it. This one is conveniently has ice resistance, so I think I switched to the guild style.
Okay.
Which I understand is one of them. It's
classic play.
Yeah, it's basically just classic play, right?
Classic Monster Hunter. It'll be just like not just like, but based off closely to Monster Hunter 4 Ultimate's iteration. So. Has a couple
and
of,
it gives you 2
in there. 2 hunter arts.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, that's actually pretty generous. I should it's hard to not want to do the classic style just because that's what we're mostly used to from 4U. But on the other end, it's like, well, but I do want to try out all these new arts or these new styles. So it's I guess at the end of the day, if you don't end up liking the styles, you can still fall back on something familiar, and you get 2 arts from it, which is the second most you can get.
It's definitely a throwback. I mean, you go into all these villages that you've been to before, fighting monsters that you've seen before. So I mean, like, if you want Monster Hunter to still feel like it's always been, you can definitely play that style and get that feeling from it. But all these new combinations and hunter styles are really fun. I mean,
I don't
know. There's too much. It's too much almost.
Well, as a long-term Monster Hunter fan,
too hot.
Do you like seeing? Would you have preferred an entirely new world, or do you like seeing all this familiar stuff?
Like, the series has evolved from this very landlocked combat style to like being in water and mounting and ledges and everything. It's become a more dynamic platform, and like the hunters actually being like having these hunter skills. That's like the next dynamic, I think. Like now it feels more platformed.
Yeah, now the hunters move in 3 dimensions. They can jump in the air. And...
Yeah, absolutely. I think I particularly like the sense of the impact that you feel from falling 3 stories tall like ledge, and then you fall down on a monster. It's like really gravity coming down with you. It's really satisfying.
Just kicking it there.
So you're actually holding the DS. Do you get any sort of haptic feedback there from that?
I wish.
Or is that just you actually flinching, just watching it? You're like, I'm gonna jump. Okay.
You can get that a lot. It's, I think, one of the most stressful games I've ever played. When you're like 1 hit away. Sometimes when you're playing, you kind of end up biting off more than you can chew at some point in the game. You want to fight the bigger and badder monster, but then it turns out like 1 hit takes half your health or more. So sometimes one entire like charged attack. The enemies, they'll telegraph it like a mile away. You see them building some elemental energy. You're like, okay, I'll be safe. You get hit and you die in 1 hit. And you're like, you know what? That was entirely my fault, and I'm disgusted.
I did see that coming.
It's so stressful.
I think it's really cool the line the game walks between making you feel incredibly powerful as a player, but then putting you in the context of maybe you're not that powerful because you need 3 more friends to take out this beast of a monster.
Speaking of a beast, we're going up against quite a big one here. Another one of the Fated 4. This time is the Gammoth. A brand new type of monster too. It's like this. You'll see actually.
Oh, we will see.
Ooh.
We'll see.
All right. Well, what do we know about this monster before we get into the fight that has helped our team build their armor sets?
So we got ice element covered.
We got ice element. You guys know that?
Ice resistance.
My
yes.
best ice resistance was
I'm like
-5.
kind of a negative ice, I
Yeah.
think, but
Okay. Yeah, as long as
But
it's
you
not
to-
negative 20.
It was
or...
better than -35.
Okay.
So
And how else can they brainstorm and prepare before you guys go into this battle? Like, what can you do before
stamina.
battle to make yourself ready?
Before battle, actually, so one thing that we didn't do here, but yeah, you can do in the full game when you get, just because you have time to unlock the stuff for the stream. I just set up these characters just for this purpose, but as you progress through the game, you unlock these the feline kitchen that you'll have a cat that's cooking food for you.
Very
It's-
sanitary.
Yeah, I know. It's yeah, FDA Hunter Guild approved. But yeah, the goal there is that you'll eat a specific meal that you can pair that up with whatever quest you're going up against, right? So some of these some of the food combinations will give you different skills. And for example, one of them that you could get if you go in the volcano, you can get one that prevents you from getting burned from the lava in the environment. I mean, you still get roasted by a monster that will shoot lava at you, but at least you don't have to worry about the environment as much. But yeah, so
instead of wine pairings, there's battle pairings.
battle pairings between your food and actually in this game, the way it works is you select a dish and a sauce to go with it, and because one of the new villages, the new village here is sort of with this Swiss theme. The type of food that you have is fondue. We can show you guys after the quest, but it won't have much effect. Like I said, we didn't unlock all the stuff here. But yeah, it's kind of fun.
So if you were to eat one of these feline kitchen meals before going in to face Gameth, what would you have eaten?
Ooh, I think I would have gone for something that helps me not get knocked back.
bingo.
From you found him?
Ooh.
Yeah.
8.
Numero ocho.
Yeah.
Yeah, something that helps me, stand on my feet or maybe get up quicker. I know there's a skill
Carb
that.
load,
Yeah.
sugar.
Oh dang! Do we have
Yeah,
warm drinks?
he's
It's cold in here.
Yeah, you should.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's another thing
I
to.
don't think I grabbed any.
I'll spot you.
Is that a factor?
And
in
I think
this-
I'm already
in this battle?
pinned.
The
Yeah.
temperature?
What's it doing to make sure? Just let it play out.
Oh no, you
No, no, I
now
don't
you
want
mash
it.
all the buttons there. Yeah.
Oh god, I'm almost at.
I'm almost out. No, I'm good.
You guys, is
I
this
got
winning? Are you winning?
No, this is
This is the reverse of mounting. The monster actually
When the
pins him down.
monster mounts
the
you.
Mountie.
Yeah. So you guys should have hot drinks.
Yeah.
But if not,
Check.
I think
All
we
right,
can.
I'm in. Ooh, okay, so that
That
looks
was
like a
scary.
big armored face. Oh, this guy's huge.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he's rather big.
Probably got to break that snow off of his leg, looks like.
Yeah, so he will actually do that on purpose, or actually, correct myself here. It's a she.
Oh, it's a girl.
Yeah. This is one of the things,
Raffia, not
talking to
Raphalos.
talking to the developers, they shed some light on, certain monsters are, you specifically fight one of the genders, the other one kind of, I don't know,
We
stays
got
home.
two
I
of
don't know. But yeah, in this case, the Gameth is a girl, whereas the Laggy was a guy when we fought him. Oh, there you go. I mounted him.
Oh,
Such a
oops.
dude, obviously. I definitely a red dude. So Gameth here, giving you guys a bit of a hard time. So what is it particularly about her that represents the biggest challenge in this match?
Trip charge.
All right, I'm going in for the holy
I would
combo.
say hitting certain body parts here,
And we're up one
because she's so tall. You want to, knock her down as much as possible to kind of, hit the face here, try to break these tusks. Yeah, so that's part of the challenge as well. And then, as I was saying, the snow on her feet, that's actually on purpose. She'll do that to add another layer of armor, and
Oh, that was close.
yeah.
There's some additional,
I'm
you got
frozen.
some ads here.
You're frozen.
Yeah.
Oh crap.
Yeah, so we have these little
Twirl the stick.
blangos here.
And
These
hit this.
they're
There you go.
little monkeys.
You got it.
But yeah, they're not our main target, but they do get some collateral damage if you look at
I'm
them.
gonna try.
Some of them might be
Yeah.
dead on the
Sucker
ground now.
/3. We're gonna try and make those blood geysers appear.
There you go.
Step
do
back,
it.
big
Oh,
you missed.
you hit once. I saw it on my
I at least
screen.
hit because I went from yellow to red on my.
Okay.
But I also have unhinged Spirit 3, so we're gonna throw that out there as well.
All right,
It's got another.
JWittz.
Oh, and it brings you to max.
Phoenix.
That's good. So my meter's flashing max now. That gives me a buff for a good amount of time.
Jesus.
It's like,
Man, smashes.
I kept trying to roll and he's just following me.
I got a life powder for everyone.
1 second, I got a combo for you.
Alright, anybody else got some arch charging up?
I got one almost ready,
Not quite.
but not quite. Ooh.
I'm assuming the tusk is, or the nose is really the. Or do we want to
You'd
hit
probably
the
be able to
tusks?
break the tusks or the legs or something. We knocked the ice off the feet.
Yeah, now you knock the ice off her feet, you can actually, do some more damage to it.
All right, I also have another one. Because of Striker, you get 3. This one's called Critical Juncture 3.
That is a parry attack.
Oh, well, then I did not use it. So you get like 1 to 2 seconds to parry. So it's a lot. You have a lot less of a window than, say, the one that came with the Greatsword. That one gives you a whole year to parry.
TheJWittz hit me.
So do you have
Oh,
any
literally hit you, bouncy. Oh,
kick me.
get you out of this.
Yeah.
Check out
Oh god,
Virtue there.
the one time.
See, now that's one of the challenges here too. He's covered in snow.
I could have gotten out of it.
And
Oh my god.
You have to hit each
The
other to knock it
one
off?
weapon
yeah,
that
exactly.
you do the combo and you hit everybody around you, but I can't hit him when he asks for it.
I have my energy blade charged up, so we can go to that once we're in the next area.
So 7. Yeah.
Are there any subquests that are part of this fight?
Should be. You can check that in a second.
Oh,
Yeah,
This
that's
battle's
one
getting
of them.
intense.
Can we cut his snout off?
I doubt
No.
it.
Okay.
Oh, it's got blades on that thing.
Yes, he's actually.
That's
she's actually
scary.
got fangs on
It's
her
like a tentacle.
inside her trunk.
It's got quite the reach too with that nose there.
So I've got my energy blade set up here. I can go for that. Oh, okay. Actually,
So I have aerial
So-
slam ready. Explain to me how I should do that.
so you want to run off a ledge. Like, see, there's a little ledge
Yeah,
here.
I just got rammed
Run
up.
off a ledge and face that ledge and then hit that. It'll do a big run and that'll go. That'll jump from that ledge, jump up instead of just down, and then
Okay.
do a big hit from that. But all right, I got my
Alright.
energy blade here, ready to go. Let's see.
Austin's Hunter's running animation is probably my favorite part.
That's when I
Terrifying.
got all the Sakura slash hits and it was much better.
Nice.
I whiffed.
Now,
Oh.
yeah, that's one of the more technical ones. You gotta, be really careful with the positioning, but it's a really
I have
fun one to
bloodwind.
see.
Excuse me, I was sharpening. Don't you dare do that again. I miss headphones.
Earplugs.
Earplugs.
Or so now it's pulling snow from the ground and you're just like
Oh, wow.
using it to.
Oh,
Weird.
no. All right.
Cover itself.
Virtue, I got you this time
Oh,
for
so
real.
she rebuilt her snow boots.
Oh, no!
No, I set you up. Run away.
Get away from us!
Run away.
Woo!
I actually have all 3
no.
skills ready right now.
Drop it.
I got
Party
Hunter's
time.
Oasis.
Go,
I
1, 2,
think that's
3.
gonna heal everybody, maybe.
Yeah, Hunter's Oasis is really cool.
So like an AOE. Yeah, there's a machine over here.
You
Come
like
just-
build a little
Come get
thing.
your heal. Yeah, just.
Yeah, check
Oh.
it out. You're
I'm
nearby.
entering the Oasis. This is pretty nice. That's really cool.
As long as you're next to it here, it won't stay there forever. But as long as you're close, you'll get some
Free
health
heals.
back.
Is that specific to a class, or is
No.
that just like a general one that anybody could use?
I also got the
a
swarm
general
skill. Is this a targeted insect? Yo. Boom.
Whoa.
Yeah, fancy. And I got an extra orb.
So yeah, now this little cluster of insects will hit the monster, will damage it as you, just by standing close to it. I got pinned down.
Yeah, same.
Yeah, same.
Oh no! Oh, we all got
no.
pinned
Oh,
down.
all right, I got
no.
life powder.
Life powder him.
Powder.
Oh, no.
Powder.
Oh,
No,
Oh,
PBG,
no.
am I too late?
Thank you.
Yes.
Barely
You're
saved
gonna
me.
fall off.
Oh, good.
Picked me up and slammed me on the ground.
Powder
That
for
is
days. Oh,
some
warming
teamwork,
effect
guys.
is worn off. I'm gonna drink another hot drink.
So what is like the maximum amount of time one of these battles has taken? Is there
Oh, you
some
hit
some
me with
world
those
records?
balls. That's
I've done ones at least half an hour before.
The time limit in the game is 50 minutes.
50
Yeah.
minutes?
50 minutes.
So if you can't beat
And-
him by 50 minutes,
hot drink.
Yeah.
find another monster.
Actually,
Yeah,
here.
just
I don't know
quest
why.
failed, but
I shall give you some.
Where are
Yeah, I
you
guess
running
we're watching
to?
the clock in the corner, so when
Right,
that
right.
runs down, it's over. It's a
Yeah.
draw.
Yeah, so it'll some quests actually they'll set up the timer to be shorter than that. But yeah, the standard is 50 minutes. So watch out, she's stomping.
Stomp in the yard.
Boom. Oh, I mounted her again.
Oh, let's go.
All right.
I feel like this thing is gonna do a lot of damage. We try to fight it. Well, it's Yuri's on top because it just shakes
Yeah,
around.
I'm a little
Yeah,
worried
she's
a
about
little,
this.
a little scared. I'll get my Kinsex up.
It's okay, I got this. It's not my first rodeo.
All right, here I'll grab a
The
peanut.
lowest possible hanging fruit. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I was really just impressed that you were talking while playing. I mean, you've really stepped up your skills today.
All right, so it is standing still for another Sakura slash.
There you go. Do it. Do it. Do it.
Wow.
And my critical juncture failed again.
Oh.
It's a slow monster, so I really should be watching for like the big telegraphed attacks. But I thought it was going to do a mini stomp.
Well, she's down for now.
She's getting upset, guys.
She really is. You can see the, huffing and puffing smoke over here. Yeah, that is a sign of a monster being really upset. But oh, I got her.
Is that
I have
paralysis?
I have a paralysis charge blade. Over time, it deals the paralysis
Oh, and you
damage.
Oh,
And,
yeah.
oh boy, okay, nice.
Goodbye.
Wow.
Got her.
We were all just wailing on them. Now. I had to
paralysis is
unleash like
nice.
5 combos.
It's a whole
and
lot
he
of
still
monsters.
wasn't
Do the
here.
test all busted up and everything.
So, you have to use all parts of the buffalo, right?
Bigger ones like this sometimes have like more than one spot you can carve. I don't know if this one is that category or not.
Yeah, actually, I can't remember, but yeah,
Get
This
some
is,
red fur.
this is one of the. This is like a brand new type of monster that's been introduced in Monster Hunter Generations. It's this giant mammoth-looking thing. The other one, it's the one actually I'm wearing that's armor right now. The Malfestio is a type of owl. Looking thing. We're not going to be fighting it today, but just as a
Something to look forward
something
to.
to save for you kids at home right there, But yeah, this is one of the Fated 4, and we conquered it.
Indeed, you did.
So we got 2 out of 4, right?
2 out of 4.
All right.
So we got 2 more to go. We got what?
I was looking
I
forward
mean,
to
we have a
fighting
little
again.
bit of time. You guys are making good progress in the game here, but I think we'll have time for at least
we,
one.
we have time for one more quest.
Oh, one more.
Nice.
One more
Yeah.
quest.
I feel like a kid at the candy shop.
One more.
I know a lot of people were quite jealous that you guys got to come here today and play Monster Hunter Generations. So, what do you want to say to all those people who are maybe watching, very, very jealous, very green right now that you've got your hands on the game? What do you want to tell them about it?
To the Monster Hunter community on Twitch and Team MLH and Poogie Pals, it'd be like, hey,
So,
how's it going?
It feels really good. Like every time you finish Monster Hunter game, you feel like finish. There is no finishing. It goes, but once you
You
start
never beat it.
once you start reaching those like final ranks and deeper into monsters that are getting crazier and crazier side effects, you start really feeling you have a good grasp of everything. But all these new styles make me feel like I'm playing it for the first time again. Like there's so much now that I need to dig up through, which skills I want. And I've only been doing the weapon-specific attack arts, but then he opened up an oasis that healed us. All of a sudden now I'm like, oh, maybe I want some of those ones that any weapon class can use. What way can I help the team?
Yeah.
And it's been fun. I might even, for the first time, try something other than Greatsword. This longsword felt pretty good.
Brother
I guess
Virtue,
they used to be the same family, but
as you're pretty embedded in the community, and I know you have a great understanding of kind of what a lot of the players are looking for. Do you feel like this game answered their questions and answered their
Yeah,
requirements?
I mean, like there really is a lot of different styles to pull from, and Hunter arts as well. For as a player, I think when it boils down to it, we're all players, but there's so much to do. I feel like you could probably watch a couple different channels and get a different experience every time.
Definitely.
And then that knowledge that you learn could be something unique to your channel. So yeah, I mean, it's everything and more. It's too good. It's too good.
It's incredible.
Too
You know,
good.
we would play these games and analyze them as players over the years, and now that we have Twitch, it's a totally different thing to analyze a game as something to broadcast, as a streaming game. But I think this game, in addition to being just absolutely beautiful, has so much variety, so much to learn from every single person who gets their hand on it. I think the streaming community is going to love this.
Yeah, absolutely. I think Virtue, you know, hit the nail on the head with that. You know, every time you see somebody play this, is going to be a completely different experience. You know, some quick math: 14 weapons, 4 different styles. That's 56 different ways that you can play just without even going into hunter arts, your passive armor skills, and actually, for the first time in the series, you can actually play as the felines in the game.
You can play as the cats. Why didn't we? We could have been talking about this the whole time. You can play as the cats. Thank you.
You like it.
Thank you. Thank you for that.
Yeah, no, it's a different way of setting up the character, so we couldn't do it this time. But yeah, it's brand new, and
You
to
really
offer a
heard the
different-
internet
different-
request.
the internet likes cats.
Give them
You doing
cats.
hammer again?
I know.
We don't have a whole lot of time for this last match here, so I'll let you
Yeah.
guys kind of focus in and set up your hunter and get right into this last quest here. Who are we going to face?
Yeah, I wanted to do a fan favorite that is
Okay.
returning in this game. If you guys been following Monster Hunter, there's 2 fan favorites that took a break from 4 Ultimate that we definitely heard your cries. It was
They're begging, hold on. Ooh, what is it?
one was the Laggy that we fought before, the Lagiacrus, and the other one is the Nargacuga. Nargacuga, yeah, right? TheJWittz knows what I'm talking about, and
The dream is real.
it's a pretty cool monster. It's kind of like the ninja of the monsters. It's, you know, this black panther dragon thing. Really, really cool. How would you describe it? That's how I.
Speed on wings. It's
Really
It,
nimble.
I
Yep.
can't wait to see this guy. I mean, we saw you fight 3 different monsters who, you know, without me actually being in the game and playing the same way you guys are playing, looked to the viewer like maybe a little slower, maybe a little bigger target. So you're telling me this next monster is going to be a little bit different from what we've seen today?
Yeah, exactly. So let me just switch my equipment here. What are you guys rocking this time?
hammer.
Oh,
Yeah, I went back to hammer as well. I got some new arts though. I got one I'm excited to try. It's just called Taunt, I think is what it's called. I'm
what does the description say there?
well, I'd have to go back to the thing to read it, but it said something like lift your hammer in the air and basically distract, like taunt the monster to come to you.
Wave
Sure,
around
sure,
like you
I'll
just
do it
don't
with
care.
you. Want
We
to do it
can
together?
just both do it.
Oh wait,
We'll
how
see
do
who
you do it? Like
Distracted. I assume that would like open up somebody else's big art or something.
Yeah, I mean that's kind of what I was hoping. You guys were talking about the styles and the arts and stuff. I have been having a lot of fun just messing around with the different arts. I've been playing styles that allowed me to choose multiple arts just because I want to see what I mean, a couple times I just did one and realized I did it completely incorrectly because I hadn't used them yet. But that's part of what's so fun is just messing with these different styles because every time you use one, it's just this big move and everybody has their own different thing that they can do. It's quite a lot of fun. I'm looking forward to doing the taunt. I hope that like
better
opens
call
up.
that out.
Yeah, I'm gonna call it out. I'm hoping you guys can capitalize on that because it's gonna pick me up and smash me on the ground again, or I don't know what this new guy does, but
restock
something like
items.
that.
I was a little scared, so I figured I would just ease back into what's comfortable. We've done a couple other weapons. I did my charge blade, did my longsword, but I'm back to the great sword.
Okay.
I'm trying aerial again. It's definitely a lot simpler because you don't any longer have the ground charge attacks. Like you can't charge the ground, hit, poke, pull back for another 3 charge, hit, do your giant swipe. There's not so much that, but there's a lot of just rolling up. You get your triple charge, you get a big swipe at the end of it, and you can just... It's a little bit more mobile, which I figured would help for a guy that might overwhelm in terms of like a lot of attacks at the same time.
Yeah, this guy has a lot of sweeping horizontal attacks, so it'd be good to jump and get out of the way.
Get your
out of
aerials
those,
on.
Yeah.
But yeah, also to your point, as you're charging the move in the air, I mean, I always feel your question earlier. You know, you get that sense of impact You know, especially with gravity on your side. I just like saying.
Yeah, you're jumping off some small ledges there, but you're still able to bring the ping.
There's it's a great sort of you start getting used to sort of the timing of the 3 levels of your charges, like doom, boom, boom.
Yep.
But when you do the aerial one, it's like boom, boom, boom. Okay, you're good. There's your 3. It's like focus on steroids. So it's been fun.
I haven't done aerial yet, but it seems like it would be really fun. I bet it's going to be a crowd favorite just based on watching you do it.
Mounting in general is just one of my favorite things they've added to Monster Hunter. Just like really vertical gameplay.
It is quite exciting, just riding them like a cowboy or something, stabbing them in the back.
Yeehaw.
Virtue, did you tell us how you set your hunter up this time?
I went with hammer and striker. Got a couple different moves. I think we're gonna be doing some taunting together. So provoke.
Yeah, this time.
This area looks familiar.
Yep.
I was just gonna say that this is an area that you may remember if you played Monster Hunter 3 or 3 Ultimate. But yeah, again, you know, look out for the details, especially in some of these areas here. If you see on my screen here, you know, you can now jump down, and you know, great chance to do some aerial attacks here. In Monster Hunter 3 Ultimate, that was not, you know, that was not an integral part of the gameplay. So, you know, climbing up and down was always took some time. But yeah, now, you know, super quick. Yeah.
Teacher.
Yeah.
I found it.
You found it.
Yeah.
Oh,
Where?
snap, we got the
6.
boss button.
Yeah, it's leaving actually.
Oh.
And coming to you guys, I think.
Back to 5? Because I just left to 6.
Oh, yeah, he's back here.
Oh.
Oh, yeah.
Hasn't even landed yet, right?
Yeah.
Oh,
there it is.
hello. Yeah, a bit smaller than the other ones that we've seen,
Yeah,
but
a
it's
lot
going to be
A
faster.
lot harder to hit.
For as big as this world is, the movement around is so seamless. It's nice and quick.
Oh, watch out.
Yeah.
I'm already at half health. I got potions though.
I'll get set up
Take a
on
max.
powder just in case.
Yeah. I don't know if I'm gonna run out or anything. Hopefully.
Oh, that lunge is. I'm trying to roll it. Yep.
Oh, watch out.
Oh, got it.
So fast.
I'm not even wearing a baby.
Is there anywhere in particular we should be aiming at his wings or his head or anything like that?
Well, because you have the hammer, I think it'd be good to go for his face.
Just
Although that's a bit of a dangerous place to be. So.
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, every time you hit him in the face,
no.
you get that like yellow
Got it.
spark. Builds
Yeah.
knockout. I'm gonna try and mount. Oh god!
Do it.
I think I got tossed by the roar.
Oh,
Knock
there
him
it is.
over.
Knocked
Oh.
out. Nice.
Wow.
So yeah, you can see the little stars on his face. Yeah, I mean, he got knocked down.
I think Austin and I are trading off with the hits to the face.
Yeah.
We're hammer bros.
Hammer Bros is perfect.
All right,
Roll
now
it.
it's angry. Look at his
Oh
eyes.
jeez. Oh jeez.
Rolled it.
Ooh,
Look at his eyes.
he
Like,
mad.
now there's a trace.
Furious. Wait, is this one a lady or a gentleman?
This is a good question. I think it's a guy.
It's a monster.
Man.
I'll try and take a peek.
Yeah, report back.
I love the like motion blur on its eyes specifically as it
Yeah.
moves, like streaks of light. Mount?
Almost look like we
It
broke.
felt pretty mounty. The game said no. Have we already
What are the
done
eyes?
No, not this
one?
one.
All right.
Going in for a spin. Oh no, he ran.
I got Typhoon.
Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it.
Watch.
Oh, I'm
no.
spinning. I'm spinning. I got it. Oh, yeah, spin to win.
nice.
Held it.
You spin me.
I thought he was going to knock me out of there. So there is a legitimate spin to win now. You guys have been listening. That's good.
I took a potion right as you guys healed me.
Oh,
And I got provoke.
I got plenty.
You want
he's-
to taunt with me?
I don't have mine yet, but I'm close.
Snap Virtue, you about to taunt?
Here, I'll call him over here. Yeah, let's do this.
I'm gonna ready. You ready for
Yeah.
a charge?
I have a hunter arch ready to. Check it out. I have
Talking
the,
trash.
Is he
Oh my God, I
noticing? Did
saw
you
it.
notice?
Come get me.
I
Come
don't think
get
he
me.
heard what you said about his mom.
Oh, no.
and it's running.
I think he's so
Running
beat up that
away.
he's dipping.
You
He's
didn't-
scared.
I forgot the paintball.
Didn't respect the taunt. Did someone follow the shadow? I
Oh, the
sharpened.
shadow, I think, is going back to 6.
Okay.
I'll make sure
Yeah,
to
so-
paintball him if I get the chance.
Hit the monster enough, it'll get if you hit him
Break
enough in the
off to,
head
like,
with
3.
a impact
Oh,
weapon.
I already went to 6.
It also builds up sometimes this exhaust damage, so it's back to what we said before. He's going to probably look for some food there as well.
Any
What
luck on
is
7?
this
I think
monster's favorite
we're
thing?
not-
Reverse the other way around.
We've seen it before eat this kind of deer-like creature called Kelby. In
Poor
some of the
Kelby.
Poor
cutscenes.
Kelby.
Yeah. It's this guy here.
Going to-
On my screen here, there's a...
It'd be funny if it
Here's a
just
Kelby right
next
here.
zone over.
Nothing
Alright.
at 7.
Kelby, hang out. We need you as bait.
Yeah, it
Maybe-
didn't come here. Where did it go?
Maybe the Ocho? Oh, it's the Ocho.
Oh, there we go.
It's at the
Alright.
nest-looking area.
Must have
Got
beat
a
it up
Sonic
pretty
So
bomb.
I have a hunter art ready over here. Ooh,
Nice.
Sonic Bomb. That
Right,
makes-
Yuri's
that
got
makes him angry.
Yuri's got an art all charged up, ready to fire.
Oh, I must have some kind of earplugs with this.
Oh.
Wow,
I missed. Oh no.
that's
I
totally
have another
understandable.
one.
He just
Ooh.
screamed at you first. That would
Yeah.
throw anybody off.
I have this. Oof,
I was like in the
dangerous one
complete
here.
opposite side of the map.
So to the folks at home there, I just equipped. I just used the hunter art that afflicts myself with my own character with the type of virus, which was part of the story in Monster Hunter 4 Ultimate, if you remember that. And now if I hit the monster enough times, this virus actually turns in my favor and gives me additional critical hits. So there
So
you go.
are there no
Best
longer
worms you ever
monsters
had.
with that, but it's still a mechanic through the arts?
I got the other spinning
Or are
stuff.
there
Yes.
monsters with that in this game as well?
No, this is just that hunter arts and when you fight the gore.
That's still
Yeah,
cool that
sorry.
they kept it in a way.
Yeah,
I got spin to win number 2 ready. You ready?
Do it.
All right, Virtue, spin to win.
Oh, I
You're
dipped out
spinning.
for the end of it.
Did you
but
winning?
I almost have Provoke ready. See if we can get it to work this time.
All right,
I have it.
Austin's gonna use provoke on this monster.
I'm gonna heal first, just in case the Provoke actually works.
Oh, I have a Hunter's Oasis. I'm gonna set it up
Oh,
now.
yeah. I would like one of
Set it up
those.
here.
Love a fountain drink.
There you go.
Where are you at, Yuri? Oh, I found it.
Right here,
Neat.
right in front of the
Right
And
on.
does that, I just have to be standing by it? That'll heal as we fight as well?
Yeah,
Nice.
Launching my Provoke
The
here.
passive.
I recover all my
Didn't
health.
seem
He
to
didn't even notice.
They didn't seem to notice, but
I think over time, his is the little Hunter Arts bar flashing blue for you or no?
now, oh yeah,
Oh,
it is.
yeah.
Yeah, so maybe
So yeah,
he's-
for that
he's-
duration of time.
Okay, so he's starting to notice me now.
Spin to win.
Oh, he's right near a ledge, so if he doesn't want to try to mount him.
Ah.
Running away
there he
again.
goes.
Yep. Every time.
Scaredy monster.
Oh, you better run.
Knows when to retreat.
Oh, but we got,
I got a paintball on him, yeah,
Nice.
so it should
cool.
be easier to find him this time.
They can see him moving in the map there.
Well, you take a moment to sharpen your hammer.
7.
Gotta keep
Gotta
it nice
stay
and
sharp.
blunt.
Gotta stay fresh. Oh, I thought he was sleeping for a second, and then he pounced. I've learned.
Ooh, mounted.
Oh,
there you go.
I didn't even
You
realize I
you
did that.
You did it.
Let's go.
So once the fight begins, or once you're on the quest and initiates, is there any way for the monster to regain health
down.
or to
Yes.
when they fly away and eat
When they fly away and sleep.
and sleep?
So they'll try to retreat to their nest and sleep to regain health. So far though, we've been managing to kill it before it even tries.
I have spinning meteor ready. I'm gonna give that
Wait,
a
wait,
shot.
I should
Is
go
he
for it.
hold Still.
He's gonna come for me. I provoked him. Maybe. Maybe.
He's moving around a lot right now. I don't want to whiff.
Yeah, he's angry.
As soon as there's an opening, I'm gonna
Alright, do
go
it, do
for
it, do
it
it.
now.
Oh, yeah. Couple of
Nice.
head
Got him a
blows,
little bit.
too.
Wow.
I have my hunter arts called Shoryugeki. It's reminiscent of the Shoryuken from Street Fighter. So I can try it out here. Hang on.
All over
let
the
it
place.
let it stop moving. All right, I'm gonna do it.
Beautiful. I have Brimstone Slash ready. I'll wait till I know he's gonna attack. All right, I'm gonna start setting it up. Hit me! Hit me! I don't think he's gonna hit me.
Oh, he's going for it.
Power levels over 9,000 though.
Hit me!
Can I throw him in there?
That charge is so long if they don't hit you, but when it drops, it's so strong.
Nice.
Poor cat dragon.
You didn't actually root for him, did you?
Rooting for it. I'm gonna subscribe to it being a her, and I was rooting for her the whole time. But good job anyway, guys.
Oh man.
So we're doing more, right?
No, I'm probably gonna have to cut you guys off pretty soon, but I do want to take some time to just understand like your thoughts and your feelings after playing the game. I know you guys got to play and strategize a little bit yesterday. Today, you really got to throw down on these monsters. And you know, what are you going to be walking away with? What are you going to be telling your communities when you leave this show and you talk about Monster Hunter Generations?
Get it.
Get it. Just get it.
Just play it.
It's fun.
It's just it's a real fresh take from what we've done before. I feel like there were certainly some really big changes between 3 and 4, like the big ones like between the water and like the new parkour running and mounting and stuff. But I feel like this has like by far the most changes we've seen in a game in a while, at least in terms of the core gameplay. We've been used to like a single style for every weapon, and this just allows you, I guess, a lot of different ways to personalize the way that you want to play. It used to be just in your armor, but now it's in the way that you play itself, and that's a lot of fun.
Kind of echoing that, yeah, the styles and the arts. I mean, when we first were learning about them, I was like, okay, yeah. But then the more I was using them, the more I'm like, okay, yeah, I got this nice spin thing I just run in, okay, or I can switch to this other thing. Those are really cool.
Replayability, identity in the game. I mean, I feel like you can actually really make something your own and maybe get known for that.
Yeah, I feel like there's more ways to support than ever before too. Like I know a classic one's the hunting horn. You can do different types of heal buffs, but with these other abilities, you can stack that on. You can have like a true support player. Maybe you barely hit the monster. You just tag them or inflict status from afar, but you're dropping like zones that heal your friends while they're standing on them.
Those hunter arts definitely make like supportive play a real possibility. I mean, like obviously there was very few skills that let you kind of eat and heal yourself and heal other people, but not much. You can actually like put stuff down now, and you can communicate that and convey that maybe players will have parties where they want a supportive or quote unquote like a healer in this game.
Right.
Yeah.
That didn't really ever exist, but now it does. So that's cool.
It does if you wanted to, yeah. And I think TheJWittz pointed out earlier, we had one of the new charge blade skills is you set up the charge blade with the ability to heal you and your teammates as well. So
how did that play out for you?
It took me a bit to actually get used to it. I thought it would heal as I injected the files, but it actually turns them green, like, and then you activate them.
Right.
Which is interesting. Yeah. So you can still provide combat, but you heal other people that are in like a close range around you.
Sort of healing as you're attacking.
Yeah, and I always think of the charge blade, like that's your murder weapon. You do your giant explosive combo, and it's neat that instead of, if you just want to be like, oh, I want to be the one that gets the kills, you can help your friends along the way while still getting the kills, if that's what you like. And that was just one skill of a million. I can't wait to thumb through them all. Check them all out. I feel like, I don't know, I've dedicated myself to a style for a long time. Just, I like the greatsword, I like these big charge slashes, but there's other weapons that I might look at a different way now because there's a different way I can play them.
Absolutely.
So as part of the Monster Hunter team, was there, did they hit on everything that you wanted to showcase in this game? Is there still some secrets you're keeping until release?
Well, for Monster Hunter Generations, I think this covers a lot of it. I think from here on, it's just a couple of, I'd say like more nitty-gritty stuff. There's a couple of monsters we haven't talked about. There's this whole new selection of deviant monsters, which I'll just leave it at that. You know, if you do some Googling, you'll find the sources in the Japanese version. But if you wait until July 15th, it'll be a nice little surprise when you encounter them in the game. So. But yeah, we're looking forward to seeing what everybody's gonna find and how they're gonna react and how they're gonna build their character. I mean, I'm always watching the forums and seeing and Twitch streams and all, and really curious to see where you guys are gonna come up with after you, like you said, thumb through every option there.
That's good. And I'm guessing you unlock some of those over time, or
Sure.
Yeah. So it's going to be a journey of discovery as well.
Of course.
We're slightly blessed right now in that we have all these options. You sort of just gave us like an open toy chest with 1,000 toys, and so we picked a few out.
Yeah.
But we'll be filling our own toy boxes soon and learning it at least. It's like collect them all.
Well, before we wrap up the stream, I just want to give you guys an opportunity to share any observations or plug your channels where some people can watch some Monster Hunter gameplay in the days to come. Whatever you guys want to say to our wonderful audience.
So, we're self-promoting?
You start, Austin. It's you.
Blatantly
the big guy
This
first.
is your chance.
Do it up.
Subscribe to my YouTube channel. It was under there, my Twitch channel. Been doing some streams. I actually am very interested in streaming this on Twitch. And one of the cool things is, we could meet back up and do like a stream once the game comes out.
Oh yeah, get on that Discord life.
Yeah. It definitely seems like it would be stream worthy, but yeah. I'm good. I don't need to.
I don't. You can find me. Oh wait, I got it.
Yeah,
I'm TheJWittz. I've done a lot in the past on YouTube, but I've really done a lot on Twitch over the past couple of years. We've done a lot of different Monster Hunter streams. Some 4, some back in the 3U days. Used to have like one Wii U side by side with a 3DS, and it was a lot of fun. I'll definitely be giving this a wing as I have time. I will have a little less time though, because ironically, I'll be working for Twitch last day this month.
Yay, congratulations!
It's funny because you guys pulled me out to this. We've already moved here to San Francisco, and you're like, hey, you want to do this Monster Hunter thing? Capcom's also in like San Francisco, and so I was like, oh, this sounds awesome.
Yeah.
So I'm meeting people that I'm working with, but I don't technically work here yet for a few more days. But it's been great. I love this new studio that they made.
It's great,
it's
nice.
very
We're
cool.
taking that back.
Yeah, we get to keep some of this.
I can keep the cat, right? I get the cat. I mean, we're looking at each other. We're in love.
Fine, I'll take this one.
All right, Virtue, round us out.
Got a small channel on Twitch. Mainstay is Monster Hunter. My channel's built on that. My friends are built on that. That's where I meet everybody. That's opportunities. Team MLH, Pooji Platoon, they're both groups of streamers that stream Monster Hunter on a frequent basis. We're always playing. There's always somebody on, and I like that. I like that there's always somebody on.
By always, how long have you streamed for?
So
we talked about this outside.
So when Monster Hunter 4U came out, I went like 4.5 days with Nubert Pooner, AJ from Battle Buddies Gaming, and Crystalic 92.
Yeah, he doesn't mean like
4 days, 4.5.
4 24-hour days.
No, just straight. But I mean, like, you gotta shower, you gotta eat, you gotta like, you gotta step out for a minute. But
20-minute naps here and there.
I'd like to beat that with Generations. I mean,
see how far we can go.
Yeah, like 6 days, and then so.
You heard it here first.
First streamer to die streaming. That'll be my legend. Hopefully.
I don't even know if that's true.
Twitch is gonna like make me sign all sorts of stuff. Don't do it.
Well, you'll definitely have to eat a lot. Keep the stamina high. Make sure
well done steak.
Make sure it's
potions,
well done.
energy
Go to that
drinks.
Sea Lion Cafe.
Yeah, a little bit.
All right, well, guys, you've done a wonderful job playing this game for us. Yuri, you brought us this game. Anything else you want to share?
Well, we keep an eye on our social channels. We're always updating with new stuff. I absolutely love this Twitch experience here. I want to come back and do more. So.
Actually, what I was going to say to that, Yuri, is for everyone at home, I know you're Monster Hunter fans, and, we couldn't just do one of these. So
many monsters, so many ways to play. Yes. Anyways, keep an eye out for Monster Hunter stuff. You can find us on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, and, everything at Monster Hunter. And also, the Twitch channel. We have this channel here, Capcom Unity. Follow us so you'll get notified when we're streaming again.
All right, and tell me when this game drops from that 3DS.
July 15th.
Bam.
July
and
15th.
just
close.
right after that, on the 22nd of June, actually before that.
Before that.
Before that, we are going to have one more opportunity to take a look at the game before it comes out. So if you want to look at Monster Hunter Generations, get a little more in-depth examination, or just come back and hang with us here in this lovely set once again, that's going to be June 22nd.
That's right.
So,
June 22nd.
are you going to be here?
Of course.
All right,
I
dude.
might not be here. The spot might be taken, but I'll be orchestrating stuff.
General
in
area.
spirit.
You would
what?
leave me, Yuri, after all we built together? Unbelievable. Cast aside like last
You'll
year's
just have
armor
to-
set.
You'll be the one playing.
All
You'll
right.
take
Well,
over.
if that's
There
the
you
deal,
go.
if you leave and I get the game, that's just fine. But thank you so much, Yuri,
all
for
right.
bringing in this game. Thank you, everyone, for watching. July 15th, Monster Hunter Generations comes out
right.
June 22nd. Before it comes out, we're going to have another broadcast just like this. So thank you so much, TheJWittz. Thank you, Austin. Thank you, BrotherVirtue. Thank you, Yuri.
Get your
Thank
big
you.
I've been
in-game
Seltzer,
animation wave.
I love you guys. Thanks for watching the stream. See you June 22nd.
Bye-bye.
Bye.